Well, it's a hot day. Somewhere, I don't know, March? Still March, isn't it?
Yes.
Very close to Easter.
18.
And we are at Mount Beatitude, the blessed one. You can see the Catholic place that we just came from. And we are heading now to the Sea of Galilee through a nice trail. With me, she said that I will be nice to her because she is not as beautiful as she's supposed to be. Then please look at Etty, my friend. And please write something about how beautiful she looks like. Soon you will see an amazing view of the Sea of Galilee, and then we would start to walk down. I asked Etty to be the last one because I want us to be with the nature. And can I tell them that you are guiding a lot of evangelists?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Then in that case, I don't know when was the last time that you entered to Mount Beatitude. You do.
Evangelical groups visit this site as well.
Entering into the
Just maybe not for sure entering inside
inside the church, but around because it's so beautiful. The view is amazing.
Right. And already no one knows exactly where is the spot, the real spot.
Yeah, that is
Everyone
true.
is
That is
fine.
true. This is one of the options of Mount Beatitude, the blessed. There are a few more options, but this is the most common one.
It's on the hill.
On the hill, we know for sure that it's not the site. And until they will talk about I don't know what, I want to show you the church. It's so hot. This is the Italian organization that owns that place and owns so many places in Israel. But it's run by the Franciscans, and look how beautiful is the church. Sadly, they built recently that fence that hide most of the view, but anyhow we are walking through that trail, then it doesn't matter. It's like the beautiful it was supposed to rain, and it reminds me now July. It's humid, it's hot. It's around 90 degrees Fahrenheit. There is another option of Mount Beatitudes, the Sermon on the Mount, and it's the Horn of Hittim, which is right there. I'm trying to figure out. Next, it's above the city of Magdala, the city of Mary Magdalene. Yes, Magdala, it's not her family name, it's the village that she came. It's like Jesus from Nazareth. Look at the beautiful part of the Sea of Galilee. You can see Tiberias there, Magdala right there. So you can see the two mountains, one of the Galilee area, the other one is, the Golden Heights. Almost fell, but nothing happened. I'm trusting him, but look how beautiful is the church. Golden Heights used to be part of Syria until 1967, but it's actually the Sea of Galilee was divided into two at the time of Jesus. One of Herod's Antipas, the other one is brother Philippus, and Although usually, naturally, you will continue straight to the bananas fields, and in the first junction, turn right. Because I want us to reach the 4th century remains of Mount Beatitudes. Etty, is that a mustard?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, the yellow.
Wild. And
What's
real,
happened with this
and
mustard in Jesus? Do you remember the story?
There is a parable speak about a faith. A little seed,
Yeah.
a big plant will grow.
Yeah, you in a way,
believe.
that's what I'm talking about. It actually means that it will feed you. You won't thirst if you will believe, if you will trust and believe in Jesus. See? It's God's plans. Bananas are not part of Israel view, but because it's hot here, the weather is like a tropical weather most of the year, then we do have bananas every day in the supermarket. My daughter believes that bananas grows in the supermarket. Oops.
This is absolutely a center of banana plantation.
Yes,
Israel,
true.
Around Sea of Galilee. All over.
Indeed. Why? I was sure that it will rain, but they say that even though it might rain, it will be hot. And they were right. You see the banana, it's a weed. After you cut the bananas, it actually dies. You have to plant it again. Oh, I'm talking about food. You know what's happened to me when I'm talking about food?
I just ate banana.
You just ate banana without me.
I have a lot of potassium
Yeah, I am your best friend here.
and protein.
Yeah, and she didn't think about me. She was eating a salad.
I did. That's why I went aside.
It was a fruit salad or just a salad?
Just a banana.
Just a banana. All right. We are not so far away from Lebanon. It's, let's say, 40 miles from here, even less. 40 kilometers from here. Let's say 25 miles. We're not so far away from Damascus, let's say 100 kilometers. Then we could go to Damascus to eat lunch. Sadly, the time, well, I feel that it's going to be, I'm not sure that I will be able, to do that. Now, guess what? Where is the path? Should you continue straight or you will turn right? This is an enigma, and I'm doing it because I'm sure that some of you will do it by yourself. All right? Then the answer is doesn't matter. You can choose to go to the right or to the left. We chose to go to the right because of the mustard and because it's more beautiful. Then we can eat it. You can see the seeds. You can see the seeds as well. Remember, from a small seed. And considered to be the smallest seed ever. Etty just ran away. She doesn't want to be with me. I'm talking to myself. Sorry. Oh, the smell is so good. I did it a million times. I never took a video of it. Mainly because I was guiding. When I'm guiding in the nature, I'm thinking about how the people won't get lost and what will happen to them if they will fall. And we are not going to fall. Then this time I'm guiding by a tour guide because, as you already know, we are not working. Then the group that you see here is a tour guide group. think you know what it is, and I'm trying to be kind to the bees and to run away. Run for your life. Summertime, it's a little bit difficult to do that because it's quite hot. I mean, if now it's quite hot, but still breezy. And summertime it can reach to 110 degrees, let's say 45 degrees Celsius. It's not easy. Then, now you can see, we can talk about the border between the two countries of sons of King Herod, and that was the Jewish part. The other one was a Gentile part. There were Jews there, but it was run by so many non-Jewish communities. For example, the Decapolis city is there, and then in that case, Capernaum was the border city between those two countries. That's why Matthew was the tax collector there, and that's why Jesus stayed there, because if one son of King Herod wants to catch him, he can move to the other side. You got a message. And Jesus was here in that area for 3 months. And if we are talking about Matthew 5, 6, and 7, that was the area of Mount Beatitudes. The upper place that we visited, or you saw at the beginning of the video, wasn't the correct place, but the view was amazing. Let's face it, no one knows where was Mount Beatitude, the blessed. Mainly because the Bible never mentioned it. Just climb a mountain. But it's a beautiful shape of a theater. Then you can imagine so many thousands of people actually listening to him. Some people even say that the blessed thing and the other chapters is a summary of so many preachers, so many ceremonies that Jesus actually talked in. I don't know what is the truth, but for me it doesn't important. If you will study it, I think you will know most of Jesus' missionary Bible, Torah. If that is your first video and you like it, then please subscribe to my channel and push the ring button. Then you will be able to get my newest videos. I do have more than 20,000 videos on my YouTube channel, and the best present for me is that you will share it with your friends, that video, or even the link of my YouTube channel. Let me let them go. I want to be the last one. Did you hear the boom? It sounds like part of the war. Remember, we are very close to the war zone. Olives, olive trees. You saw the olive tree, but this is very important for us as Christians. Look at the needles.
thorns.
yeah, the thorns. How it called? What's the name of it? You remember?
Sisyphus.
Sisyphus.
Spina Christi.
Spina Christi. We believe that thorn of horn that Jesus actually wore came from that kind of tree. You can see the fruit of it. Do you want to eat it?
It's eatable.
I know, but it's
eatable.
not. It's not
It's
yet.
not tasty.
Yeah, it's eatable but not tasty. Okay, and if we are talking about the letters of the Romans, I think 11. The olive trees that you see here. Remember what St. Paul actually mentioned? He said that remember that the Jews are the trunk. You are the new branches. If you cut the trunk, you will die too. Then we cannot see the trunk here, but you got the message. And is that another Sisyphus Spina Christi tree? Yes, much better one. Yes, usually there are two tones here. Here it is in each.
Yeah, in the season, during the springtime, it looked like little apples.
Color of
reddish,
red, which for me it's the blood. Think about the blood of Jesus while he was actually had it on his head, and I'm trying not to fall. הטלפון מתקשר בכוונה?
לא, מתקשר לאיזה מדריך.
לא, אוקיי, רציתי לוודא שזה לא סתם.
לא.
Alright.
קורא לעצמו שרגא המדריך.
We know Shraga. Yeah, we know him.
נכון. מכירים אותו?
כן.
Is that a beautiful place? Is that the best view of the Sea of Galilee? I think so. Tiberias, Magdala, the city of Mary Magdalene.
And the valley of Gennesaret.
Yeah, the valley of Jerusalem. Wow, it's true. I forgot to mention it. The valley of,
Just below
yeah. And that's where he actually walked on the water. And Mount Arbel. There's so many beautiful places here. If you're doing it by yourself, you must know that it's so difficult to do that with only one car, because it's not a round tour. And please don't do that in August.
Today we're really blessed with the weather.
It's still hot.
So nice.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but now it's not so sunny.
Shady.
According to the rain radar, it's supposed to rain here. I don't know when, but soon. Are you happy, Etty?
Yes, I really enjoyed the view.
We actually choose a very good tour. Did you visit that path?
Trail.
Yeah, trail. Yes.
I did. When
You
I
did.
was pregnant
Pregnant.
with my daughter. Beginning of pregnancy, and I also fell on that.
Fell on that. Oh, so smart of you.
Nothing serious.
She's got an amazing daughter. She's gonna be an actress.
She reached the age of 23.
She is,
All good.
and she's still alive and all good. Okay.
alive.
Yeah. You. Hmm. Let me take a picture of you walking here, Etty. We love Etty. We love Etty.
Twisted ankle.
Yeah. Ah, yeah, twisted ankle, but she's doing it. She is doing it. if you believe in God, everything is possible. That is correct. Remember, we are going to see the 4th century church. Or at least I think so. When you are reaching that area, which is, you can see the road, it's very close to us. You can see the Sea of Galilee. Look to your right side until you will see a black balding rock. Can you see it? Yes, you can. Then this is the place for you to turn right, because you're not sure that you will see the path, especially after a few months without tourists. And we are heading there. We are going through the mustard. Then you're not going to be sweet anymore, my dear.
I'm going to be hot.
Hot mustard.
I'm hot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Spicy, little bit of spice. We found a way. Another ton of horn tree. Sisyphus, Spina Christi, and another two. We're talking about mustard as a tree. In Israel, it's not a tree, it's a bush, but it's still the smallest seeds ever. Church bells. Oh, the weather is now much better, much better. I don't know if you can hear the noise. This is IDF airplane going to or leaving Lebanon. Fish.
טוב, אז בעצם מעבר לחוויה, תרגיל החרדה.
עמרי, a Benedictic monk, yeah, actually wrote here the last sentences of Mark 28, I think, 16 to 21, and he actually brought the disciples, the 11 disciples, to hear and say, spread the message to all over the world. And there's another hidden stone here, and I'm just waiting to do that. יש שם משהו? All right. But Wait, let me show you. Jesus. Avinu Shebashamayim, a father in heaven, Jesus. A beautiful thing. And there's another option to see something special here. That mazухlat
יש פה איזה כיתוב.
inscription.
מה?
Was the poor before God. That was the inscription of the third stone. And now it's a little bit steep. Then I'm usually falling in those places. I won't be surprised. There's no rail handle to help me. And there is a cave beneath it. Primacy of St. Peter Church is here. Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? To the right, you will find the fish and the loaves miracle transfigure. All right, and straight ahead it's Capernaum, and I'm trying to survive. Okay, then if I'll fall, you will know that I'm still here. Do you need some help?
No.
Okay. It took us half an hour to visit the place. Look at the Sea of Galilee. So beautiful. All right, it's less steep than I thought. ולשמוע את הכביש. This is the cave.
אני אתן כאן הסבר קצר.
Oops.
חברים, תתמקמו לכם רגע ותיתנו, יש פה את האתגר של התנועה בכביש. זה קצת באמת פוגם בשלוות המקום. כולם ירדו בשלום?
The Druze believes that when Job in Hebrew, had skin disease, he actually been here and his body was purified and cured by the water of the hot spring here at the Sea of Galilee. And later on he came to here. According to the Christians, some believe that after Jesus heard that John the Baptist actually died, beheaded, he came to here to be alone. And then he, when he went out, he saw that so many people were looking at him, and that is, according to that, the site of the Beatitude, or the site of the fish and the loaves. Actually, fish and the loaves. Icaria, they traveled here in the 4th century. She actually mentioned a cave next to the Fish and the Loaves church. And she said that is Mount Beatitude site. Then lots of options and one small cave that most of the Christians never actually visited in. And you can see that tree is here connected to Jesus, Josephus, Spina Christi, remember the tone of horn. And let me see if I'll survive. Yay! They're already rich site, but I'm the last one It's not the end of the video, but remember, did you subscribe my channel? Are you part of my family now? Yes. Yeah, it's 30 minutes as I thought, but we are going to the multiplication church of the fish and the loaves. I am not sure that it will be opened, but I want you to see how to reach the cave and the stones from the road itself. To the left, it's the Capernaum. To the right, Mensa Christi Church, the Primacy of St. Peter, and the multiplication, Tabgha, of the fish and the loaves. Remember, the spring is here, and it looks like you have to look for those stairs at the other side of the road, but please be careful. From here you can see the cave, then it's not really a problem to reach from here. And if you are visiting Mensa Christi Church by yourself, or the Fish and the Loaves Church, you can actually walk to here, through here. Remember, the cave is just behind that beautiful tree, and now you can see the olive trees that was planted here, let's say, in the 80s. I do have so many videos of the Mensa Christi Church, the Primacy of St. Peter. You know, remember, do you love me, do you love me, do you love me? Here, Jesus saw the disciples trying to catch fish after his resurrection. It's a beautiful place, and they ate St. Peter fish, tilapia fish, together. He told them to throw the net to the other side, remember? And then they catch so many fish. Then you can watch them at my YouTube channel. It's supposed to be closed now. Remember, no tourists. Anyhow. And it will take you another 2 minutes to reach Tabgha. The Tabgha, 7 springs, and the multiplication of the fish and loaves. Remember, he fed 5,000 people, not including women and children, and so many leftovers left for them to eat. 12 baskets. It's mentioned in all the Gospels. And there's another one of 4,000 people. We reached a small compound belongs to the Franciscans. You can see that there are some evidence of a Byzantine church from the 4th century. It exists here until the 7th century. According to so many, and I'm one of them, it might be the original site of Mount Beatitudes. Sadly, it's closed. There's not a lot of evidence now, but there's a small cave, and remember, right there, small cave that Icaria, the woman who've been here and talked about the 7 springs, which are right there, and she mentioned that there is cave above it. There's a cave above it. I don't know if they will actually excavate it beneath it, because it's very simple, a small church, or they excavate here to find more evidence of that existence, the existence of the church. But I feel, but again, this is only me, I feel that it might be the correct side. You can imagine that Jesus was standing on top of the hill and the crowd was here all over until the Sea of Galilee. And if you can hear the cars here, it's noisy, isn't it? It tells us that the acoustic is so good here. But we are still heading to Tabgha. I'm not sure that we will be able to enter, but the weather now is much better than half an hour ago, actually 35 minutes ago. It's not the end, but still. If you want to support my channel, you can do that by subscribing it, or, because I'm not working, you are, it's so sad to say it, my only option for income. Then at the bottom, just now, like at the like button next to it, you can see shape of a heart. This is super thanks, and you can actually support the channel according to YouTube, via YouTube. And at the description you will find two more links, one of buy me a coffee and the other one is PayPal, and you can do that too. But the most important thing, be part of my family and tell me that you subscribed to my channel, that you are part of my family, and I will bless you for that. It's so strange. I mean, here there's a parking place for 2 buses, and it's always crowded in that amazing church. There are evidence from the 4th and the 5th century of the existence of the fish and the loaves miracle. If you won't be able to enter, go into my YouTube channel and look for it. Due to the situation, the war, Multiplication Church will be open Monday to Saturday until 2. Usually it's open between 8 to 12 and then between 2 to 5. Then we're heading to the church. Masha עכשיו. We do have another 20 minutes for that. Then that's going to be in the next video of mine. It was a pleasure to be with you, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.